Hi, welcome again to another episode of tutorial blog here in Alamat ni Lolo. So this time we're going to discuss with you how to factor quadratic trinomials where the leading coefficient is not equal to 1. Now bakit ito? Kasi based again on my teaching experience, maraming bata ang nahirapan dito. Now, I've read so many books and the techniques applied involve factoring by grouping. Here, we did not apply factoring by grouping anymore, no? We tried to simplify it. So, what you're about to see is the simplest and fastest way of factoring quadratic trinomials. So, I hope na maraming batang makikinabang dito, maraming estudyante, lalong-lalo na yung mga grade 8 students. So, let's watch and learn. Okay, factor 3x squared minus 5x minus 2. So, huwag kayong kukurap dahil mabilis lang to. First step, get the leading coefficient and the constant term. Get the factors. We have 3, 1 and 2, 1. Now, multiply 3 by 2 and 1 by 1. This is 6. This is 1. If I subtract 6 from 1, negative 6 plus 1, I'll get negative 5. That is our middle term. Now, paano siya aayusin? Okay? First term, 3x and x. Then, I match 3 with 2. Lagayan 2 rito. Lagay dito ang 1. Anong sign natin? Dapat negative 5, negative dito, plus dito, and we are done. O, diba? Ang bilis lang. Fast and easy, diba? Now, supposing you did not get the right combination, no? So instead of matching 3 with 2 and 1 with 1, you match 3 with 1 and 1 with 2, no? Ano nangyari? Notice that if we multiply, no? 3 times 1 is 3, 1 times 2 is 2, no? And we get the difference, we will not get the middle term which is negative 5 kasi ang difference nito ay 1. So this is not the right combination. This is the right combination. Now, paano ko siya in-arrange, ano? Kung naguguluhan kayo. Remember, inuna ko yung first term, no? 3x squared, we have 3x and x, right? Now, yung 2, dito ko nilagay kasi yung 3 minatch ko kay 2. Why? Because these are the outer terms. Remember, in FOIL, ang magka-partner yung outer. Okay? So, kung minatch nyo yung 3 kay 2, si 2 dapat nasa outer din. And ang magka-partner naman yung inner, right? X and 1. That is why magkamatch sila dito. Okay? Yun lang yun. Ganun lang kasimple. And we are done. Okay? Okay. Fast and easy factoring number 2. We have 2x squared minus 13x plus 15. Again, first step, get the leading coefficient and the last term. Factors of 2, 2 and 1. Factors of 15, 3 and 5. So this time, sasadyain kong mali yung combination, no? I will match 2 with 3 and 1 with 5. Product of 2 and 3 is 6. Product of 1 and 5 is 5. Now, if I add these 2, I won't get 13, right? Now, bakit addition this time? Because the sign of the last term is positive, no? The sign of the last term dictates kung mag-a-add ba tayo o magsusubtract to get the middle term. Okay? So, what is the right combination? Of course, the other way around, no? We should match 2 with 5 and 1 with 3 because the product of 2 and 5 is 10 and the product of 1 is 3 Now, if I add these 2, I'll get 13. But this time, this is negative. So, both must be negative, no? To get negative 13. Oh, now, paano nga uli aayusin? Again, unahin yung first term, 2x and x. I match 2 with 5. So, saan lalagay? Dito, sa outer. Okay? And here, 3. Now, we have negative here and positive here. So, both must be negative. And we are done. Oh, diba? Ang dali lang. Okay, number 3, we have 2x squared minus 3x minus 9. Again, take the leading coefficient 2 and the constant 9. Factors of 2, 2 and 1. Factors of 9, 3 and 3. By the way, there are other factors for 9, no? Pwede siyang 1 and 9. But avoid those factors, no? Medyo extremes, no? Because we seldom use them. So, I match 2 with 3 and 1 with 3. Since pareho naman 3 yan, wala din pinagkaiba, no? So, the product of 2 and 3 is 6. 1 and 3 is 3. Again, our last term is negative. So, we are obliged to subtract these two to get the middle term, which is negative 3, no? So pag sinubtract natin to, we have negative 6 plus 3 will give us negative 3. So we have the right combination, okay? So what are the factors? Again, start with the first term, 2x and x. Match 2 with 3. So dito tayo, 3 rin dito, okay? Now we need negative 6. This is negative 6, so negative here, positive here, and we are done, okay? Number 4, 15x squared minus 34x minus 16. Again, take the leading coefficient 15 and 16. Factors of 15, we have 3 and 5. Now, for 16, we have several factors, no? It can be 4 and 4, it can be 8 and 2, it can be 16 and 1. Now, let's try 4 and 4, no? And let's see if we can get the right combination. If I multiply 3 by 4, we get 12. 5 by 4, we get 20. Now, if I subtract, no? Because the last term is negative, if I subtract these 2, I'll get 8, no? Which is not our target. Ang target natin ay 34. Now, let's take for example 3 and 5 for 15. And 8 and 2 this time for 16, okay? If I multiply 8 and 3, that's 24. 5 and 2, that's 10, okay? Now, if I subtract these 2, so the difference is 14 and not negative 34. So again, I got the wrong combination, no? Let us again try 3 and 5, 8 and 2. And this time, I will match 5 with 8 and 3 with 2. 8 times 5 is 40. 3 times 2 is 6. If I subtract these 2, we'll get 34. Okay? Now, since it's negative, 40 must be negative and 6 must be positive. Again, how do we arrange? Okay? Take the first term, 15x squared. We have 3 and 5. So, we have 3x and 5x. Ang match ni 3 ay si 2. So, dito ko lalagay si 2. Ang match ni 5 ay si 8, dito si 8. Now, we need negative 40. Ito yung 40 natin, yung inner. Dito ang negative, dito ang positive. And we are done. Okay, last number, number 5, we have 9x squared plus 6x minus 15. Now, notice this time that we have the GCF, no? Bago kayo mag-isip ng bagong method ng factoring, tingnan nyo muna kung may GCF tayo, no? May GCF tayo, which is 3. So, we have to factor out 3. So, dito, magiging 3x squared tayo plus 2x minus 5, right? Okay. Now, saka nyo ipapactor ngayon to, yung second factor natin, okay? So, again, take the leading coefficient 3 and the constant term 5. Factors of 3 are 3 and 1 and then 5 and 1. Okay? Now, I match 3 with 1 and 1 with 5 kasi kailangan ko 2, di ba? If I multiply 1 by 5, that is 5 and 3. 3 times 1 is 3, no? If I subtract kasi negative yung last term natin, we need to subtract in order to get 2, no? So, since this is positive, 5 must be positive and 3 must be negative. Again, how do you arrange? Take the first term, 3x squared, 3x and x. And then, minatch natin yung 3 kay 1. So, 1 must be here and 5 must be here. Okay? Now, 5 must be positive. So, this must be positive and this must be negative. By the way, do not remove 3 because 3 is also one of the factors. Okay, that's it for today. I'm sure you learned a lot from this video. Now, if you have any topics in mind that you want to discuss here in Alamat ni Lolo, please don't hesitate to comment down below and I will be happy to accommodate your request. Again, thank you for watching and don't forget to share, like, and subscribe. Bye for now.